Hi, how are you doing? Well, I decided to do a video in response to just some comments about the Black Feminism video that I made, as well as just some comments about some discussions that I had this week about policy and different court cases. There was actually a really good court ruling this week where in the province of Ontario, they had some activists that were against alternative energy, and they launched a lawsuit um, arguing their position to say that they believe that wind energy, for example, creates health problems. Well, that was actually shut down in the courts, so that was a really good ruling. What else happened this week? Um, all good things happened this week, but there were just some things that came to mind with respect to some policy discussions. And you know what? It just slipped my mind, but it'll come back in a moment. Let me just talk about just the comments about black feminism. There is some interest around sourcing black feminist texts, and I cited Patricia Hill Collins, but there's so many um, variations on feminism, so it really depends on the feminism that one is drawn to. Now, in responding to comments, there was one comment that seems to convey some kind of uncertainty about male feminists. And so maybe I'll do something about male feminists, or perhaps maybe do a YouTube search, but who knows what that will come up with. So, or maybe I'll just write a piece about male feminism. But with respect to the purpose of doing these videos, I like to engage with the material, whatever the video is about. I like to engage with that. And I guess there's persons on the internet that just like to, for whatever reason, just put these comments. And you know what? That's okay, because maybe that's how the person knows how to express themselves. So you have to try and engage with, all different types of personalities, walks of lived experience, and I don't have a problem with that. So, with respect to the black feminist piece, so I think it's really interesting to see how men have actually organized themselves around supporting women, especially black women, who have or support a black feminism type of way of being. And there's lots of great men out there who are all men, and speaking from a position as a heterosexual individual, I certainly don't have any problems with anything outside a heterosexual relation in regards to queer interactions. Now, I'll just wait until I see the comments to see if there's any further clarification needed, but not anything that is indignified. How does that indignified mean? What does that mean? How is it defined? I don't want to give any ideas to the YouTube community. So what I'm saying is, as a heterosexual individual, I certainly engage in discussions with queer communities too, because I don't believe that there should be any sort of separation between different ways that people organize, different ways that people come together to love. So I have absolutely no problems with same-sex relations, just as same-sex individuals may not have a problem with heterosexual relations. So that was one of the ideas that came out of the comments, was just this notion of queerness and how to engage with that in the black community. And I think that would make another good video too. What else? There was something that came up in some discussions about policy this week. There was a really good court ruling, and I'm just making this video as a test to see how to engage a different community on the internet, I guess, to different ideas that I may have about all different types of subjects, whatever comes to mind. Sometimes things that I encounter out in the community. So that's pretty much it for now. I think I'll come back to that piece about the male black feminists, but I'll have to just look at some sources and look at some ways to make the video interactive. So I'm just a preemie at this, getting used to making these videos. So I think this is my 5th video, and my videos are just going to be educational content, nothing else. So that's all for now. So have yourself a wonderful day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for watching.